Damn it. Beat me to it.
It's just under 2 weeks until WrestleMania.
That it is.
And we're on the red brand today.
Are you ready for another 2.5 hours of excitement?
Where are we going?
Hey, come on. These shows that lead up to WrestleMania are supposed to be the best ones.
So, we kicked off the show with Brock Lesnar.
2 weeks in a row.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's getting good.
So, what did Paul Heyman have to say?
You know, the usual.
Because Brock don't talk.
No. You don't need to talk.
No, this was the usual Paul Heyman promo.
Mm.
You know, he ranted on about Roman being raised as a Samoan
Yeah.
and how his family would be disappointed if he doesn't win.
Yeah. And then he said, oh, just to make you aware, Roman's ban has been lifted.
Oh, that's convenient. But he's not going to be here tonight.
So you know the drill, people. He was turning up.
Yeah. In fact, he turned up pretty much right after that.
From the crowd. And he was ready with a steel chair. And it lasted all of 2 seconds when Brock clotheslined him.
Oh, that was brilliant. I know Roman got the upper hand, bounced Brock off that ring post,
Mm.
and you thought, okay, maybe. But he was still sort of limping.
Yeah. And he went to go for the Superman punch. Vince was getting excited backstage. But then Brock caught him and hit him with a overhead belly-to-belly suplex.
On the floor.
Mm.
And remember, don't even tell you, it's a thin mat.
Mm-hmm. But did he hit him on the hardest part of the ring?
No.
Damn it.
Probably Brock doesn't actually have a move that hits that part of the ring.
No. You just launch him into it for no reason.
He could bring back his F5 into the ring post. Actually, he probably won't, not after what he did to Zach Gowen.
Uh-huh.
But no, this went back into the ring. Brock launched a set of steel steps in there.
And then, long story short, people, he proceeded to F5 Roman onto the steel steps.
That looked pretty good.
Yeah.
You think in all the time he's been in the company, why have they never thought about doing that?
Well. And then Brock climbed up the steps and held his title high.
Will Roman recover in time for WrestleMania?
Of course he bloody will. Yeah. Said our first match of the night was a women's match.
Joy.
We had Nia Jax facing off against Mickie James.
Heel Mickey. Yeah, and well, this wasn't a long match at all.
No.
I don't think this went longer than about 3 minutes.
You know the drill, people. Mickie got squashed.
Yeah, I think Nia won with the Samoan drop.
She did, yeah, because I think Mickie went to go for a dive off of the top rope, and then Nia caught her, literally chucked her up in the air, and then hit her on the fall down with the Samoan drop.
And then Alexa Bliss wanted none of that, so she was halfway up the ramp.
Yep. She very quickly scarpered. Yeah. So, apparently the cruiserweights are allowed back on Raw.
Oh, yeah.
And in true fashion, we had a tag team match. But this one was a little bit weird because the two finalists in the cruiserweight title match at Mania were tagging together.
Yeah, that's what you get when you completely screw up the semi-final and do face-v-face in the final. It should have been Gulak.
Should have been. So, you had Cedric Alexander and Mustafa Ali versus Drew Gulak and apparently the guy that's still employed by WWE, TJP.
Oh, the Duke of Dab.
Duke of Dipshit.
Well, you know the drill, people. It's team good, team bad.
Yeah, they were teasing the usual though when it's a team of guys fighting one another in the near future. There was a little bit of cheap tagging in and I'm gonna get one up on you. But in the end, Mustafa Ali got the last laugh.
Yeah, with the 05. Oh, I can't remember. The 502.
I can't remember. I think Michael Cole said something that it's like it's the 054 or something.
Yeah.
450 backwards.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, so, yay, team good one.
Yeah.
Woo.
Well, they have to keep them both looking good.
Mm.
Oh.
Oh, this was controversial.
Uh-oh.
We were treated to another episode of Miz TV. And of course, we were in the Miz's hometown. And crowd were initially cheering him out, and he said, and that is why I moved to Hollywood.
Quickly turn him. As a heel should.
Yeah. And of course, he was joined by the Miz Taraj.
Oh, but he was not happy with them. Said they were constantly letting him down.
Yeah. 2 weeks in a row. He's taken a beat down because of their incompetence. And that's when things got ugly. He took a couple of cheap shots at Bo Dallas. And then when Seth Rollins intervened and said he was going to mediate this because they got some things they need to work out in the Miz Taraj. And then the Miz turned around and said, "No, we don't need to do any of this BS." He said, "I've made the Intercontinental title relevant again.
But he didn't.
I'm one of the greatest Intercontinental champions ever. I'm better than Shawn Michaels. I'm better with whoever else he mentioned." And he said, "And I'm damn sure better than Mr. Perfect." And Curtis Axel turned around and you SOB.
Yeah.
Then he was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, Axel. It was a slip of the tongue. I didn't mean it." Then things are getting really heated. And then Finn Balor came out to assist as well.
Yeah, it was like, gotta intervene here. It's getting out of hand.
Yeah.
But at this point, I was like, yeah. When they all faced the Miz and you had two people one side, two people the other, I was like, I know where this is going.
Then we weren't disappointed. Curtis Axel and Bo Dallas then started to take out Seth and Finn.
Because it was like, yeah, this is Miz being clever. It's a clever ruse.
Yeah.
But it didn't work.
No, it didn't.
Because as they were getting ready to do the skull-crushing finale, the Good Brothers came down to save the day.
They did. They took out the Miz Taraj. And it was Seth and Finn and the Miz. And the Miz started to take a bit of a beat down, but then he scurried away as he always does.
And then just as like you thought, oh, that's it, Finn turned on Seth.
Yeah. Heinous act right there.
And then he held the Intercontinental title up.
And then Seth grabbed it and said, "I'm going to be an Intercontinental champion at Mania."
Well, who will it be?
Find out after this commercial break.
Okay, Miz ain't gonna retain it.
No. As well, we should add here as well quickly. Well, I say congratulations to the Miz. He became a daddy a few days ago. So the baby came before WrestleMania, but I think it's pretty safe to say the Miz is going to be taking some time off after Mania.
Yes, he's going on maternity.
Yes. Her turn.
No, he's a big girl's blouse. So I'm calling him maternity.
So, and then for no reason whatsoever, moving on with the show, we had a crush match. Again. This time, Asuka was fighting a local competitor.
Oh no, not the dreaded local competitor.
And she basically waffled on about how Asuka doesn't know a thing about it, and Asuka's not ready for her. She lasted about a minute.
Yeah, she tried getting in a few punches, but one kick to the head.
And she was out cold.
And that was it. She's done. Which leads me to the question, why is Asuka still competing on Raw?
Well, I suppose it's a classic, well, technically, she's not part of SmackDown until she wins the women's title.
I call BS on that. When Benoit won the Rumble, that's right, I said it, Chris Benoit, the Crippler.
Oh my god.
As soon as he said, I'm fighting for the Raw World title, he was on Raw.
Yeah.
For the better part of 2 months.
Hmm.
So don't give me that WWE. You're BS. You're blowing it.
So, we had a very quick video montage from the Woken one, Matt Hardy. And he declared he's going to be in the Royal Battle of the Giant of Andre.
Oh, God.
Oh, is Woken Matt going to add his name to the list of people to have won the Battle Royal?
Yeah, I hope so. It'll be good. See him win it. I mean, Christ, there's a few bad names on there.
The Revival's in there. I think Ty Dillinger's declared himself in there now as well.
Yep.
We've got the miserable one.
Oh, God.
I'm still waiting for your favourite to declare himself in there. Mojo.
He's done it.
Oh, yeah.
Already. I'm sure I saw his big ugly face on the graphic.
So, yeah.
Heel Mojo.
Which nobody cares about.
No. Still trying to work out whether he's a football player or a club dancer.
So then moving on, we had a segment backstage. A heated confrontation with Sasha Banks and Bayley. And it finally got physical. They had a fight backstage. I think we could probably say Sasha got the better out of it.
Yeah, so I mean, she threw into a locker and they started fighting on a table.
And then the refs intervened.
And I mean, I was like, where are the female referees?
Yeah, you got the one on NXT.
What are the male referees doing in the female locker room? And they gotta watch their hands, I'm telling you. When I was watching this, their hands were too close to comfort. You're grabbing a woman, you get her by the hips. Otherwise, you're gonna have to watch a video called Boundaries.
Oh dear. So then, moving on, we're going back out to ringside. And Braun Strowman was in a fighting mood.
He's always in a fighting mood.
And he had his eyes on the Raw Tag Team Champions. And he made a deal with Sheamus and Cesaro because they're fed up of all of his shenanigans. They want to know who they're facing at WrestleMania.
I want to know who they're facing.
So Braun said, right, Sheamus, you get your ass in the ring, and if you can beat me, I'll tell you who my tag team partner is. So he was a bit reluctant, but he entered the ring and got his ass handed to him.
Yeah, this was not... I mean, they tried doing the story of Sheamus injuring one of his body parts. I think it was one of his legs he was working on.
Yeah, I think it might have been one of his knees.
But ultimately, it didn't work.
No.
He got caught with that dreaded power slam.
And we still don't know who Braun's tag team partner is.
They might save it until WrestleMania.
I've heard a couple of rumours. One of them's too early, I feel, and I don't think it's the right way to go with him. Not to mention he's not particularly liked within the WWE community, but
Oh boy.
we'll discuss that more later. So, then for no reason whatsoever, we had Kurt and Ronda Rousey come out to ringside, discussing their match at WrestleMania.
Yeah, this was a bit of a boring segment.
Yeah, and then for some unknown reason, Absolution wanted to introduce themselves to Ronda.
Oh yeah, this segment annoyed me because I swear I was at the point where if Paige said "baby girl" one more time, I was just gonna turn it off, fast forward it. It just seems, oh yeah, we're gonna help you, baby girl.
Yeah, so long story short, they offered Ronda a spot in Absolution, and she kindly declined it. And then, they went to turn on Ronda. I mean, what's she gonna do? How can she handle Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville? She launched both of them across the ring.
Yeah. And then the dreaded sight, she put Mandy Rose in that devastating armbar.
Oh dear.
I'm like, please don't hurt Mandy. She's a precious flower. She doesn't deserve to be hurt.
Oh,
And Kurt was like, stop, don't break her arm. But she let it go.
Yeah. So, time to get to the action now, though. And we got more tag team action for you.
Yeah, following on from earlier.
You got the Good Brothers, Gallows and Anderson, against the Miz Taraj. And I was finally happy with this match.
Yeah.
They hit the boot of doom.
You finally got the boot of doom.
Didn't pick up the victory, but we saw the boot of doom.
It would have picked up the victory had it not been for Bo Dallas coming in and breaking it up.
Terrible.
But that didn't help them in any way because then they just thought, fine, we'll do our other tag team finisher.
Yeah. Got hit with the Magic Killer. And that was all she wrote.
Good one, Mr. Raj. Goon Squad. Oy.
So, yeah, this match happened.
Yeah, what a random match.
Yeah, so Elias is back on telly.
Yep.
And he thought he'd take out his frustrations on Rhino.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great.
I've got to remind you that this isn't the suplex machine Rhino from ECW.
No.
And this isn't the brilliant Rhino that nearly won King of the Ring one year.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
This is 2018. This is sort of like Rhino on his last legs.
Yeah. So it won't shock you to find out that Elias won.
With Drift Away. But he wasn't done there because he got back in the ring and he hit Heath Slater with Drift Away.
Yeah.
Don't know why. Just
Yeah. Which then brings us on to the penultimate main event. I continuously keep on asking the question, why do we need this match in 2018? But apparently I got to give him the middle finger.
you did.
We had a no disqualification match between Kane and John Cena.
The thing is, Kane needs all the help he can get because he can't carry a single match anymore.
Yeah, he didn't look in good shape.
I mean, as soon as he comes down to the ring, the first thing I notice is like, God, man.
He's got a bit of a dad bod.
He's got a belly.
Yeah, so this match wasn't bad, but most of it was Cena trying to build up more hype and heat into the match that we're fully expecting to be confirmed next week for WrestleMania. Undertaker versus John Cena at WrestleMania.
Yeah, Cena did like loads of Undertaker things. He sat up like the Undertaker. Did the cut in the throat.
Choke slammed Kane.
God, yeah, that did not look good.
So, but in the end, Cena got the job done with the AA through the table.
Yeah, it was a bit of a rubbish ending. I mean, an AA through one table.
So, John Cena picks up the victory.
And then he proceeded to cut another horrible promo.
Yeah, just basically getting at the Undertaker, calling him a coward and saying, Do something.
Now, they could have done so much more with this. I mean, Kane was still on the outside of the ring. Why didn't he just like repeatedly hit Kane with a weapon until Undertaker either did something or didn't?
Yeah.
But he was just like, yeah, do something, and he left.
Yeah. And then he done the whole Undertaker rolling his eyes back when he was at the top of the Titantron.
What a goon.
So, one more Raw before WrestleMania.
Yeah.
What's going to go down next week? I don't know.
Well, who knows?
We'll have to find out.
Hopefully, it will be an amazing Raw
Yep.
that builds up everything. It has to be.
And we may, or may not, see an appearance from The Undertaker.
Maybe.
Oh.
And that's about all we got time for.
Yeah.
So, you know the drill, people. From your hosts, the master of the brain damage,
Martin?
and the one and only Sam H. We will see you again for the next one.
Glenn Jacobs for mayor.